What's good? Where we tell you your future.
Aquarius man and Virgo woman nature. The combination of the air sign and the earth sign in a relationship has both its negative and positive aspects, where it may seem to be difficult to sometimes get along, but it is never impossible, making us realize that the Aquarius man Virgo woman love compatibility can turn out to be a possibly beautiful relationship. The Aquarius male is ruled by the planet of Uranus, also known as the god of the sky and the heavens. It represents independence, intuitiveness, and creativity, along with being progressive and aware of things around. The Virgo woman is ruled by the planet of Mercury, which is also known as the messenger of the gods. It makes her quite effective with her communication skills required to express her ideas, opinions, and thoughts clearly. The air element in the sun sign Aquarius man makes him intelligent, clever, and good with his reasoning capabilities, whereas the earth element in the female Virgo makes her sensible, reliable, and a down-to-earth person. He is an intelligent person who is self-dependent and is good with his communication skills. He likes to be socially involved and is also capricious, thus cannot be predicted. He is also a bit staunch as well. She is an intellectual person who is also clever and quite sensible in her characteristics. She is a bit demure and competent as well. She analyzes things with utmost care before coming to any conclusions. The Aquarius man Virgo woman compatibility is a strange blend when he is unpredictable and she is quite systematic in her essence. Aquarius man and Virgo woman sexual and intimacy compatibility. This is in no way an easy sexual relationship, and unless some strong support is provided by their natal charts, Virgo and Aquarius will rarely be attracted to each other enough to start a sexual relationship at all. Their natures find it very hard to support each other. They are both intellectual but in a completely different way, and they will probably ruin any chance of a good sexual relationship by overthinking everything, each of them in their own direction. Aquarius really holds on to their spontaneity, but who's to say what does spontaneity really mean? They are rational when it comes to sex and yet spontaneous. That sounds strange, doesn't it? The truth is, they choose when to be spontaneous, and their intellectual strength often gives them the image of spontaneity because they've seen the result faster than others, not so spontaneous people. This could ruin their sex life because Virgo is one of those people and will usually think long and hard about starting a sexual relationship. Overthinking is a true turn-off for Aquarius, although they do it too, just in a quicker pace, and they will rarely find Virgo's analysis sexy in any way. Shy, thoughtful, sensitive Virgo will have trouble understanding their nude, weird, and often too fast Aquarius partner. It is almost certain that none of them will have enough patience to build their sex life with someone so different from what they need. Aquarius and Virgo trust. Their rational natures usually connect them in a trusting relationship because they both find it stupid to lie or not trust their partner. Although Virgo can be tough on trust, with Aquarius it is obvious even to Virgo that a lack of trust could lead nowhere. Still, there is a great chance they will drift apart even when their first contact is passionate and strong, because they could simply start feeling that both of them need someone different. If they want to hold on to their mutual trust, they need to keep their relationship fresh and accept each other for exactly who they are. Aquarius and Virgo shared activities. The work of any artist with a great mind could connect them, and they could easily be interested in similar shows, galleries, and plays. Their taste in many things can be almost the same because the same attention to detail Virgo cherishes so much makes some people great in their art, and this is what fascinates Aquarius. However, Virgo is too cautious and predictable, and most of the time they will have trouble fitting in that Aquarius' too exciting, unpredictable world. Aquarius man and Virgo woman, the love affair. The Aquarius man and Virgo woman love compatibility will be full of surprises as well as adjustments. The female Virgo is very empathetic, sentimental, soft and gentle in her nature. Thus she is able to take care of him, which he really adores in her. This keeps him satisfied and happy in the sun sign relationship compatibility. The male Aquarius has a charisma which attracts her, and to her it may seem like an optimistic inclination towards the relation that they both share, which for her is full of bright colors and ecstatic shades of joy. The Virgo woman is loyal, faithful and a trustworthy person who is also very caring in her essence, which makes him a bit enthusiastic to spend the rest of his life with her. Both of them have desires and wishes that they want to fulfill and are humble enough to support each other to help them achieve that, which makes them have a really good time to grow and evolve. Aquarius man Virgo woman sexual compatibility. The relationship between an Aquarius man and Virgo woman is likely to be rather cerebral. Both of them are very analytic and neither of them is prone to get lost in passion. There is also not much sexual chemistry between these two signs. On the other hand, they will be able to communicate and neither of them will be shy about discussing even intimate matters. Because of this, if they choose, over the time, they can probably work out a way to satisfy each other in the bedroom. Aquarius man Virgo woman marriage and family life. Because of all the barriers to them getting together in the first place, an Aquarius man Virgo woman couple that makes it to the altar has a good chance of a successful marriage. They will have made the choice that they wanted to be together in spite of their differences. Even though an Aquarius man and Virgo woman do not have much in common, individually each of them is a stable marriage partner. An Aquarius man will either get married or he won't. If he does get married, he will stay married barring extraordinary circumstances. Aquarius is a fixed sign and thus does not like change. Once he is used to someone in his life, he will not want to adjust to being without her or to get used to someone new. A Virgo woman wants to do well at anything she does, including her marriage, so she will make a lot of effort to make the marriage work. If they have children, they could struggle with communication and making sure that they are on the same page. Just like everything else, an Aquarius man will have definite ideas and opinions about parenthood. A Virgo woman will have her own ideas, but it will be hard to convince him to compromise. On the other hand, these two will provide their children with an excellent education. They will also encourage them to have a love of learning. Typical fights between an Aquarius man and a Virgo woman and how to resolve them. An Aquarius man and Virgo woman are not prone to conflict other than arguments over intellectual theories or ideas. Their arguments will usually bring them together rather than tear them apart. There is one area in which these two could run into serious difficulty, however, but it will generally only arise if they marry or live together. Household maintenance. It is almost a given that a Virgo woman will care more about household chores than an Aquarius man will. Yet this difference could go much deeper. A Virgo woman expends a lot of effort in anything she does. She will not just worry about the physical maintenance of their household, but the symbolic maintenance of the relationship. An Aquarius man sees his home and his relationships in a very different way. He wants both to be there, but he does not necessarily want to expend a huge amount of energy in maintaining them. This could lead to an imbalance in which she is doing the lion's share of the work. While she may not mind that at first, eventually it will wear on her, especially if she has allowed herself to be a martyr. If this difference is not to create a permanent rupture between this pair, they will need to meet each other halfway. He will need to put more effort into the relationship. Likewise, she will need to accept that everything will not be as neat and tidy as she would like it to be. In other words, she will need to learn to live with imperfections. Aquarius man and Virgo woman level of understanding. A great level of mutual understanding is seen between this love match, even though there are a lot of ups and downs that they may face together. This tells us that the Aquarius man and Virgo woman compatibility can be a victorious entanglement. The Virgo woman zodiac is a devotional lover and will try her best to sustain and maintain the true essence of the relationship. She takes care of him and also showers him with a lot of affection, taking responsibility of her unpredictable partner to free him from all the worries and stress. She may have some problems with the male Aquarius who does not share similar thoughts with her in terms of being practical, being on time, or keeping things neat and tidy. She may start criticizing him for all these things, especially for being bizarre at times. He may not like this as he feels he should be given his own freedom without being judgmental. They will also have a great experience in the physical relationship as he is impassioned and fervent in his process of making love, and she is tender and romantic enough to receive that sexual love from him. She may be able to discover her hidden desires and be passionately involved in the act of making love. Aquarius man and Virgo woman benefits and challenges. There is a high possibility for the Aquarius man compatibility with Virgo woman to experience a comfortable life together, though there are some issues to be taken care of to make this into a reality. The female Virgo deeply cares for her near and dear ones, especially him, but that should not stop him from being actively involved with her as well. The same can be expected from her as she may also want to be protected and safeguarded by her man. He thus should not take this loving and caring nature of hers for granted. She may also want him to do a lot of chores himself so that he does not turn out to be a lethargic dictator. She also has to make sure that she gives him his own space, time, and freedom to be with himself. She also has to see that she does not over criticize him or herself for that matter, so that Aquarius and Virgo have a smooth relationship without any negative vibes hovering around them. If these things are taken care of with a lot of trust and sincerity, the compatibility of Aquarius man and Virgo woman will surely gain triumph.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.